Mountains on one side, the Mediterranean on the other, and a city that's been fought over for 2,000 years, right in between. This is Barcelona, Roman colony, medieval powerhouse, and home to some of the strangest, most beautiful buildings anyone's ever built. Let's go take a look from up here. There's really only one place to start. This is the Sagrada Família. Started in 1882. Still not finished. Antoni Gaudí took over the project a year in and spent the rest of his life on it. He knew he wouldn't live to see it done, and he was right. He died in 1926, hit by a tram, and construction just kept going without him. Over a century later, they're finally getting close. Current target sometime around 2026. We'll see. From religion to something Barcelona takes almost as seriously, Camp Nou, home of FC Barcelona and one of the biggest stadiums on the planet. It holds close to 100,000 people. This isn't just a sports venue here, it's basically a second identity for the city. The club's unofficial motto translates to more than a club. And once you see how much this stadium dominates the skyline, you get why. Right now it's actually mid-renovation, getting even bigger for the next era. Up on the hill above the city, there's a very different kind of history, Montjuïc. There's an old military fortress up here that once pointed its cannons at the city itself, not out to sea. That's how much Barcelona's rulers didn't trust their own people at one point. Fast forward to 1992, and this same hill hosted the Olympic Games, completely changing how the world saw this city. The stadium's still up here, and down below, the magic fountain puts on a light and water show most nights, right in front of the old National Palace. Those same Olympics changed what's happening down at the coast too. This is Barceloneta, and this beach basically didn't exist for tourists before 1992. Before the Olympics, this whole waterfront was industrial. Warehouses, old docks, nothing you'd want to swim next to. The city tore it all down and rebuilt the coastline from scratch. At the far end, that's the Hotel W, shaped like a sail and sitting almost on its own at the tip of the beach. Now this is one of the busiest stretches of sand in Europe. Right behind the beach, the water opens up into something completely different. This is Port Vell, the old harbor, tucked in right behind Hotel W. That building down there used to be a warehouse. Now it's the Museum of Catalan History. Right next to it, that's the Barcelona Aquarium, one of the biggest in Europe. From up here, you'd never guess there's a shark tank with a walk-through tunnel just below that roof. This is the Port Olympic, built for those same 1992 games, packed with boats and restaurants right on the water. Last stop, a monument that was never actually meant to stay. This is the Arc de Triomphe, built in 1888 as the entrance gate for a World's Fair. It wasn't even supposed to be permanent, and it's just still here. Straight ahead, the avenue leads into Ciutadella Park, once a military fortress used to keep the city under control, torn down and turned into green space for everyone. Roman colony, Olympic host city, home to one of the biggest football clubs on earth. That's Barcelona. Every era just building right next to the last one.